Hello, my name is Rob Lears, and I will be presenting to you today how to install SonarQube on Linux Mint. To get started, you will go to sonarcube.org, and from the landing page you should see a few links to download. So let's go straight to the good part. There are a lot of things to download from here. There are different plugins, analyzers related tools, more information. But what we're interested in right now is to get the source code. You will see they're listed near the top, and there are two versions available. One is the most bleeding edge, which is only 8 days old, so that was just last week. And you've got the long-term support. You can click to download. It is, as you can see, it's about 90 megabytes. I've already downloaded it previous, so we don't have to sit around and wait for the task manager to the status bar to finish. You will save that. While that is downloading, you might want to have a quick look at the system's requirements, which is a link here. The prerequisites that you need, the only one that they really stress is Java. To see if you've got the right version of Java on your machine, you can open a terminal, and it's got a very simple command. It's just Java space dash version, and it will tell you what you're running. So I'm running OpenJDK, and I've got 7U75. If you scroll down a little bit, we will see those are in supported environment. There's also some databases, which we will get to in subsequent presentations. For open source people, there is MySQL and there is PostgreSQL. For the browsers, you've got all the main players there. Opera has not been tested. All the other ones, if they are fairly recent, will work. In case you think that I am running Google Chrome, I'm running Chromium. I'm an open source guy, but I've never had any problems with that so far. Let's have a look at what installing says. We'll be referring to this subsequently, but right now, just a nice overview. You've got the source code, which is what you should be downloading now. You've got the Eclipse plugin. You have analyzers, database, and the server. For today, I just want to have a look at getting the source code, putting it in place, and making sure that it is correct. So a handy guide for this is, again, on the side here, which is setup and upgrade. And it promises you to get started in 2 minutes. And that is indeed the case if it wasn't for me talking so long. So you will download, which is what we've done. You will unzip it, and you will put it in a directory. Any directory will do, but it's always good to go with a default, unless you've got a good reason not to. So on Windows, you've got C, and on Linux and other systems, Unix-based systems, you've got etc. Once that's done, we are going to execute a shell script. So, without further ado, let's have a look at this, and let's go straight to the things we've downloaded. You can extract here, which will work fine. It's a large folder, but it will be going fairly quickly. We can cut that. Remember, we have to go to etc. And one thing to keep in mind, it is the permissions. You don't even see the paste option here. If you were to navigate within the folder, likewise, you will see that paste is gray out. So let's go up, and we can open the folder as root. You enter your admin password, the same as you would running a sudo command, and a new window will open up, and it gives you a lovely warning that you must be careful. and not harm your system. You will see here that we've got paste available. The shell script that we're going to be running is of course in here, and you might remember that it is etc SonarQube bin, the name for the OS, and then you need to run sonar.sh and with the console switch. Don't freeze on me now. Okay. Here we have bin. It's written in Java, so Java write once, run anywhere. For the most part, all the about the 100 megabytes you have is all in Java or something like it, which is common. But for the different flavors of operating systems you can operate on, you will have a few files to help things out. So you got Windows, Solaris, Mac. I'm running Linux, and you've got the 32 and the 64-bit flavors. So here is the script. If you right click on it and execute, it won't work. So let's call up a terminal. Let's make sure we're in the right place. We are. And if you go sonar.sys and console, it doesn't know what to do. It usually expects a command, or if you list a directory and then a file, then it kind of knows what to do. So we will put the directory that we're in the directory and tell it to run. You will remember that I launched this terminal while I was in the file manager as root, so I have permissions as root already. Otherwise, if you are not going that way, you might need to enter the sudo command, so you can run the script as root. So let that go a little bit, and let's go back to our browser. What we're looking for is how we can actually get to the thing, which is on localhost, and it's to 900. Let's open that in a new tab. And it's already up and running. So this is what it looks like. You've got, for navigation, you've got the major links on top here. Projects, all projects, you get your dashboards. But I just want to make sure that we are in there and that things are working. So let's just do something very simple and try to log in. The default is admin, and the password is admin, and you're in. If you're like me and just used to looking after systems in production and things like that, I have a very uncomfortable feeling with anything called admin or admin password. So even if it's a sandbox, I like to change it. And let me show you the functionality. You go to my profile, old value, admin, new value, anything of your liking, and you change the password. So here you are. We've, just to summarize, we've downloaded it, we've placed it in the right spot, and we've logged in with it, and everything seems to work okay. I hope you find this useful, and I hope you will come to subsequent presentations.